Today we're going to see about motion. Motion is the action or a process of moving or beginning moved objects. In general, motions are divided into two types: fast motion and a slow motion.
Fast motion. Fast motion means the movement of an object or a body with respect to its surroundings but with a relative greater speed. Action that appears to move faster than the normal on the screen. Then there are some more examples. Cheetah runs faster, the athlete runs faster. The car rider and a bicycle rider rides the bicycle and the car more than fast. These are the fastest motion. Slow motion. Slow motion means the movement of an object or a body with respect to its surroundings but with the relative slower speed. Appears much slower than the real life. There are some more examples. Opening and closing a door is always made as a slow, and walking on the road is always made as a slow. Therefore, these are the examples of a slower motion. That appears as slower motion there. And there are some more examples like sunsets and the sunrises. Next, we're going to see about types of motion. You have observed the motion of a vehicle on a straight road. March fast of the soldiers in a parade. The falling of a stone. What kinds of motion is this? In all these examples, we see that the object moving along a straight line. These types are called as motions. Then we are going to do an activity. Take a stone, tie a thread to it and whirl it with your hand. Observe the motion of a stone. You see that the stone moves along a circular path. In this motion, the distance of a stone from your hand remains the same. This type of motion is called as a circular motion. The electric fan or the clock by themselves is not moving from one place to another. But the blades of a fan rotates and so do the hands of a clock. If we mark a point anywhere on the blade of a fan or on the hands of a clock, the distance of these points from the center of a fan or the clock will remain the same as they rotate. In some cases, an object repeats its motion after some time. This type of motion is called as a periodic motion. Take a stone tied with a string and hang it up. Then hold the string in your hand and let it stone hang from it. Pull the stone to one side with the other hand and let it go. This is a pendulum. Something that will help us understand about the motion. Motion of a pendulum, motion of a child on a swing, strings of a guitar are all the examples of a motion, where an object repeats its motion after a fixed interval of time. Then we're going to see about uniform motion and non-uniform motion. It is an interesting topic. Uniform motion and a non-uniform motion. A body is said to be in a uniform motion if it travels an equal distance in an equal interval of time. A body is said to have a non-uniform motion if it travels an unequal distance in an equal interval of time. For example, consider a cord moves from one position to the another position about 16-meter distance with a time t 8 seconds. Here, the cord starts from O and after 2 seconds it reaches position A, covers a distance of 4 meters from the origin. In 2 seconds, it reaches a position B, covering a distance of 8 meters from the origin. And in next 2 seconds, it reaches a C, covering a distance of 12 meters from the origin. And in next 2 seconds, it reaches a D, covering a distance of 16 meters. In this case, the course covers a total distance of 16 meters in 8 seconds with an equal interval of 20 seconds. It means that the distance covered by the cord is directly proportional to the time. From this illustration, we can conclude that the cord has traveled an equal distance in an equal interval of time. So, these types of motion is called as a uniform motion. Another more example. Consider a cord moves from one position to the another position about the 16 meters distance with a time t 8 seconds. Here the cord starts from O and after 2 seconds it reaches a covering a distance 2 meters from a origin. It reaches a position B covering a distance of 8 meters from the origin. In the next 2 seconds, it reaches a C covering a distance of 10 meters from the origin. And in next 2 seconds, it covers a D. In the case, the cord covers a distance of 16 meters in a 2 seconds interval. From this illustration, we can conclude that the cord had travelled an unequal distance in an equal interval of time. So, these types of motion is known as a non-uniform motion. Then, we are going to do a worksheet. First, which of the following travels the fastest? A. Cheetah. B. Wind. C. Sound. Second, a faster moving object covers a more distance in dash time. Third, what is the motion of our hand while running? Fourth, what is the motion? Fifth, what are the types of motions? Classifying the following as a motion along a straight line, circular motion or the oscillatory motion. Read and classifies the following. Thank you, students. Have a nice day.